Welcome back to Wisdom Knowledge 444. If you're new here, if you turn back, welcome back. This reading right here going to be for my Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, does not something influence me or chart. If everyone having a blessed and beautiful Tuesday, may God continue to bless each and every one. Wow. Thank y'all for liking, for coming, for subscribing. Thank y'all for just being here. I appreciate you all. This can resonate with you at any time, Sagittarius, past, present, future. You may know this person, may not know this person. Just take the resonate and leave it don't. Sagittarius, you got a windfall of money coming in. Because somebody confessing to something that they did to you. You know, this person could be, someone confessing to someone, they having this conversation recorded, you know, because this person did the most to you. They want to do right by you. You know, they want to get the truth out. They want to get that truth out. They want to let people know that it wasn't that they wasn't sorry. They wanted to expose people in your energy and around you that were doing the most, you know, or someone having a conversation, someone confessing to someone, you know, having a conversation, having a recording. This could be a coworker, you know, a coworker could be having a conversation about you, a conversation about somebody else, and they don't know somebody recording them. Like they could be sitting there and with their phone, and their phone could be like on some kind of recording app or something. And they recording the person, and the person don't know the other person recorded. You know, like they're just sitting there, just talking and talking. The person just sitting there listening. They ain't saying a word. They ain't saying nothing. They sitting there. They recording everything that being said because they don't want their voice on the recording. They want the other person's voice on the recording. You know, like this could be a coworker. This could be someone confessing to you. You know, you may be confessing something to somebody and they recording the conversation without you even knowing. You know, like they were like, oh, it's just between me and you. You know, you could tell me anything. You know, but they is recording the conversation, you know, because they're trying to use that against you some kind of way, Sagittarius. You know, this could be Sagittarius, your energy doing this. This could be you or someone your energy doing this to you. Just take the rest and they leave it done. Like I said, someone confessing to somebody and they're having the conversation recorded, or somebody recording your conversation without you knowing. You know, this could be a co-worker doing this. You know, the color purple could be significant. Someone can dip snuff. Someone like Boys to Men. Or someone like, they ain't got like Boys to Men. They can like Boys to Men. They can like boys and men. They can be bisexual. They can like men and little boys. Someone like women and maybe underage children, like kids, like a little girl, like take the rest and they leave it down. You know, we ain't gonna get into that with just that the part came out. Cause someone is not well, they need treatment. Cause someone got an STD. You know, the person could be recording somebody, and you know they confessing that they gave somebody STD. You know, they confessing that they gave somebody AIDS or something, and the person don't know they're being recorded. Like you confessing to something you did to somebody. You know, you confessing to all the work you done did to this person. You know, this could be an undercover agent. You know, this could be an investigator. This could be somebody you don't even completely know, and the person gonna take the conversation to um to a detective, some kind of lawyer. You know, they're trying to find out how they can, you know, get. They trying to help you out anywhere possible. You know, you don't know the person don't know you, but they probably want to come and try to help you anywhere possible. somebody from Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know the person from Atlanta, Georgia. They could have stayed in Atlanta, Georgia. They could be from Atlanta, Georgia. You know, but somebody's car gonna get towed. I get parking tickets. Some have unpaid parking tickets. You know, someone they um they got they the car got repoed. That's what I'm trying to say. They got caught doing something in their car they ain't got no business doing. You know. Give me a couple more messages from my Sagittarius. Yeah, this could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This could be you or someone in your energy, someone around you. But this person doing the most in your energy, you know. Because people know who they say they are. Because you're destined for greatness. You're meant to be successful. You're meant to be successful. These people know that they do anything, everything to stop you. You know, this could be a common family member. This could be a friend. This could be a coworker. This could be everybody in your energy. You know, landlord was working with your family. You know, the landlord working with your family. The landlord don't want to work with your family no more. Or the landlord working with your family, take the rest and they leave it down. You know, to keep you downside, to keep you homeless, to keep try to evict you, you know, whatever. You know, somebody baby mama working with a landlord, you know. Investigator, like I said, somebody working with an investigator, you know, he's an investigator, maybe recording somebody, someone having a conversation recorded. Like I said, this could be investigator gonna reach out to you, or somebody reaching out to an investigator or something like that. Somebody could be from Oklahoma. Feathers. You could be seeing feathers, bird feathers, Cherokee Indian land out there. Somebody could have a Cherokee Indian feather, like a head dress, like somebody could dress is like they could have Indian ceremony. They could have the whole Indian outfit, the headdress, you know, watchers. These people always watching you. Because you're going to be worrying down business. Like I said, somebody having their conversation recorded. You know, they don't know they're having their conversation recorded. You know, this could be a coworker. You know, what they did to you around you. This could be a female, a male. You know, how they gave somebody STD. You know, or they doing something. Somebody calling female male gonna end up with STD from a secret lover, and somebody gonna confess to how they got the STD. You know, somebody might be saying, "Oh, this person gave me STD." You know, but I find that I had STD. You know, but I didn't let the person know that I had STD and I still slept with them. You know, so they got that how they got. You know, like somebody is confessing to somebody about something. Someone saying passed on loved ones. Maybe seeing your Cherokee Indian ancestors, you know, um, around you at this time. It may be coming in your dreams. You may be seeing shadowy figure. They you may be feeling somebody touch you. You know, all of a sudden you look over, you see like somebody sitting beside you. You could be having vivid dreams. You may like you seeing that they visited you. You know. Somebody dealing with a dumb and dumber. Like these people, like I said, they confess to something that they don't did to you or around you, you know. They confessing to it and they don't because they don't know that their conversation being recorded because the person ain't saying nothing. They just sitting there listening to what you saying, to what the other person saying. You know, somebody trying to record your conversation. They really ain't saying anything, you know, but they recording your conversation. Like, be mindful of that. If, like, you talking to somebody, they barely is either saying, I'm like, oh, I'm just listening to what you say. Like, be mindful of that. Like, okay, they, like, put two and two together. Like, okay, they ain't saying nothing, but you keep hearing this, like, this weird sound as you talking, they recording you. Because these people are being removed from your life. Like dumb and dumber are being removed from your life. These people don't need the most in your interest is being removed from your life. Like these watchers that didn't think that they being watched is being removed from your life. These people that think they're recording you, you having a conversation on the phone being removed from your life. You know, somebody could be from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Just be mindful of what you say to people on the phone, what you talk to on the phone, what you post, you know, whatever, like, be mindful. You know, something about a dollhouse. Somebody could have a dollhouse, you know. I hear haunted dollhouse. Somebody may have a haunted dollhouse. Somebody gonna come in and ask for your forgiveness. You know, you could be removing the person from your life. You may not be dealing with the person, may not be talking to the person. But all of a sudden, they want to come in and ask you for your forgiveness. You know, because they don't need the most in your energy. They don't find out what they don't did to you. You know, you don't find out what they don't did to you, and they know that they can't come up in your energy like that no more. They can't cause you no upheaval and chaos in your energy no more. You know, because you remove these people. You know, these people being removed from your life day by day, one by one. You know, domino effect, like one hit, all of them hit. God, your angel ancestors gonna remove these people from your life, which you no longer need or want in your life. Clear your mind, body, and soul. Somebody gonna have a reunion with your kids. Somebody into kinky sex. Somebody might be saying you into kinky sex. Like somebody recording somebody, like conversation, all of a sudden they telling somebody, oh, I'm into kinky sex, you know, me and her do that. Like they recording somebody confessing, you know, I don't, like I lied and said that she into sex, that she having sex with me or she did it to me. And like they somebody recording somebody's conversation. Judge, lawyer stepping down off the case. Like somebody stepping down off a case, you know. Or they being removed from this case. A father wants to tell you the truth. Because these people over here losing their mind. Somebody asking for money. These people don't come in and try to ask you for money, or these person losing their mind. Like somebody is losing their mind over because they've been found out that all the lies wasn't truthful. You know, they being found out that whatever that like somebody it's like somebody finding out they're being recorded and they losing it, like they having a fit. They screaming and yelling. They be like, man, dude, why? Like somebody could like, oh, your ice cream or cookies, ice cream. Like these people are being found out. 911, 911. Now somebody gonna come in and ask for money, you know. You're gonna get important letter. You're gonna get an important letter coming to your address. Eating unhealthy. Somebody eating unhealthy. You know, they eating all your cookies, ice cream, candy. You know, snack food. Maybe they need to cut back on it. So somebody got some diabetes, high blood pressure. You know, they eat a lot of salt, salty stuff. You know, they eat it because somebody having car trouble. You know, somebody ain't got no car. Somebody use somebody else's car. Stolen inheritance return. Might could be asking you for money, you know. Cause they ain't got no money because you don't came out to the windfall of money again. Like windfall of money done came out twice. Like you finna come into windfall of money, so somebody gonna come in and try to ask you for money. Somebody with short, long dreadlock gonna come see you. Somebody got a secret love child. Oh, we popped out. Stolen inheritance return. I have always admired you. Someone have always admired you. Weird and like I had said, that you could be having weird and vivid dreams. That's your ancestors, you know, that could be showing up in your dreams. Your father might want to come tell you the truth. They might want to ask for your forgiveness, you know, about what they did to you. Because somebody's father going to jail. A father could be going to jail. Your father could be going to jail. You could be doing to something about a bank account. Some more messages for Sagittarius. Someone could be having hot flashes. It's your ancient ancestors around you, or you could be going through menopause. Ex-wife, ex-husband. Something could happen in a month. Somebody cheating with their best friend. This could be a water sign. You got grandfather here. You're going to have to stand your ground with people. You got the stolen inheritance again. People losing their mind over the situation because they done got found out. You know, there's somebody into kinky sex. You know, they into having sex with men and women, or having sex with same sex. Um, they've been found out. They could have been cheating with a comic family member, comic friend, somebody like the Bebop, Ace of Pentacles, your dang kin of spouse, getting the job you want, first millionaire in your family. Why can't you leave me alone? You got a lawyer here. And get one more of them come close up. Oh, this person got a white car. This person could be a mechanic, or somebody could be in a wheelchair. This is you all reading. I see y'all next time.